Ladies and gentlemen, welcome back once again to Kenyan Media Analysis, and as usual, I'm going to be your host. Now, my fellow Kenyans, nakuambia kimeumana. I told you on this platform that it is not going to be much easier for the Deputy Inspector General of Police, Eliud Langat, to escape this matter of the late Albert Ojwang, who was killed inside Central Police Station against his order. I told you things are now boiling nicely, while Kisumu teachers are now lighting candle in honor of the late Albert Ojwang, who was a teacher of high school in Homa Bay County, threatening to paralyze education until justice is delivered to the late Albert Ojwang's family. They are now protesting as I am talking to you right now. Wameamua, if justice will not be done to the late Albert Ojwang, so that the people of Kenya can understand the reason why Albert Ojwang was killed or who sent Albert Ojwang. That is the big question. They don't want to associate with the people who are involved in that matter. Wanataka mkubwa wao, the person who organized this crime, that is Deputy Inspector General of Police Eliud Langat. Things are still going to be exposed behind this matter. Bado, it is boiling nicely in the Republic of Kenya. Education is now going to be paralyzed. There will be no school from Monday because of the late Albert Ojwang case. Deputy Inspector General of Police Eliud Langat have refused to step aside while the investigation is going on. Then I don't understand, what are they investigating? The evidence is already out. What are they investigating? Right now, Kenyans need action, not investigation, action. The suspects are on the board. Mkubwa wao is there to be seen, but nothing is happening.
Huku uchunguzi wa mauaji ya mwalimu Albert Ojwang ukiendelea, walimu kutoka kaunti ya Kisumu kiongozwa na muungano wao wa KUPPET wamewasha mishumaa kama njia moja ya kumbukumbu ya mmoja wao ambaye aliaga dunia kwa njia ya kutatanisha.
Na aidha, maandamano yalishuhudiwa hii leo katika kaunti hiyo ya Homa Bay katika mji wa Oyugis, ambapo wakazi hasa vijana walijitokeza kushtumu kifo cha Albert.
Mwanahabari wetu Judith Cherono Omondi ana taarifa zaidi.
Mwanga wa mishumaa uliofaa kuwa mwanga wa mustakabali wa maisha ya mwenda zake Albert Ojwang na familia yake umegeuka mwanga wa kumpa buriani. Walimu chini ya muungano wao wa KUPPET Kisumu wakisema kuwa kifo cha Albert ni ishara tosha kuwa sheria na haki imenyongwa na wanaofaa kuilinda.
We, the teachers of this nation, demand that real action must be taken. Justice must not only be done, but justice must be seen to be done. We are not going to relent. We are not going to sleep until the murderers and the perpetrators of this heinous crime are brought to book. We are not going to tolerate, as the professionals of this country, as we witness the country going back to anarchy and chaos worse than Haiti. We are also demanding the person who issued a statement, the police spokesman, that Albert committed a suicide. That was a class 1 theory. That person must be arrested.
Walimu hao wamesema kuwa ingawa maisha ya mmoja wao yamekatizwa ghafla, hawatonyamazishwa na maovu ya viongozi wa nchi.
And this one is going to be a culmination of what we are going to do in future. We want to demand that what has been promised by the police, that they are going to bring to book all those perpetrators of the heinous crime, are done. If that one is not done, we are going to close all schools in Kenya, and there will be no learning taking place until one of us gets justice.
Walimu hao waliandamana kuelekea kituo cha polisi cha Kisumu Central, kisha kufanya makumbusho kwenye bustani ya Jaramogi Oginga kwa maombi ya mwisho. Neko katika mtaa wa Oyugis, kaunti ya Homa Bay, wakazi ambao wengi wao walikuwa vijana, walifanya maandamano mchana wa leo, wakibeba mabango na kutoa wito kwa serikali kuwawajibisha maafisa wa polisi katika kituo cha Mawego. Wakazi wanasema maafisa hao pia wajumuishwe miongoni mwa wale watakaokamatwa kwa kuhusika katika mauaji ya Mwalimu Ojwang.
President Ruto atoke nje aseme kwa nini Ojwang alitolewa mpaka saa hizi hatujapata habari kamili.
The foreman, whether it is the eye or not, who intruded Albert's home and took Albert in front of his family, must be, if they are civil servants, if they are public servants, must be stopped, must be suspended and taken to court.
Aidha, wametaka hatua za sheria vilevile ichukuliwe ili naibu inspector generali wa polisi Eliud Lagat akamatwe bila
What is happening, ladies and gentlemen? This time, it was the time for action, not time for IPOA to done their investigation. What are they investigating? Yet the whole country know very well that the problem is the Deputy Inspector General of Police, Eliud Lagat, who involved on who organized the crime together with his crew. But Kenyans doesn't want to associate with this crew. Kenyans want to associate with the Deputy Inspector General of Police. They want to see him resigning, arrested, arraigned in court so that he can be charged for the offense that he committed. Teachers washaamua na wameamua. Yesterday there was a protest in Homa Bay County while the villagers of the late Albert Ojwang were demanding justice for the late Albert Ojwang. And the reason why the CCTV footage of Central Police Station was interfered with. Why? They are just demanding rights for the late Albert Ojwang, even if he's nowhere to be seen. He cannot talk. He doesn't know. He doesn't know what is happening because he is in a cold place, in a mortuary. But the villagers have now decided that Albert Ojwang will not be buried until justice is done. Because once the villagers of Albert Ojwang will bury the late Albert, that is the day that things will now end. And that family will not find justice because it will be all about politics. It will be all about politics. And I told you that if we really want this family of the late Albert Ojwang to find justice, let us chase this politician away into this matter. Tusiwaeke wanasiasa katika hii kesi ya Albert Ojwang. Their family will not find justice if we will involve political affairs into this matter. And also, it is high time for the father of Albert Ojwang the late to also stop going to the interviews too much. No. Albert Ojwang's father should now rest. Hii mambo ya kuenda kwa interview, what are you interviewing him? We all know what is happening. Albert Ojwang's father, I've been talking about this matter. It is just 1 week ago. Sasa tumpe nafasi yake pia. Tuache kumsumbua left, right and center. Oh, we want this, we want you to tell us this, oh, blah, blah, blah. He started addressing the nation since last week on Saturday, last weekend, Saturday, Sunday, Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday, Friday, and today is Saturday. Some people are still calling him for interview. Which interview do you want? What do you want again? Let us give that old man a peaceful of mind so that he can cool his mind. Then the last, ladies and gentlemen, there is something that is happening that I don't understand. When Kasipul Member of Parliament Sir Charles Ongondo Were the late was assassinated inside 30 minutes after leaving the parliament around roundabout near City Mortuary, Ngong Road, a lot of Nyanza leaders thronged the scene and went to the City Mortuary, demanding for the speedy investigation, including the governor of Homa Bay County, Gladys Wanga, that really cried, shed his tears. Inyata ungedhani tu that one was his husband. He really cried. You could even thought that one was his husband, yet he was not even his husband. It was just a colleague on the party of ODM. He really cried. He shed tears here in Nairobi at City Mortuary and again in Homa Bay during the burial and before the burial. But up to now, today is the 7th day since this incident occurred. But the governor of Homa Bay County is still silent about this. Hajaongea. Wanga is still silent. Just because Albert Ojwang was a normal mwananchi. So you are now witnessing how these politicians always took the people of Kenya, their voters. They only become closer to us when they need our help of giving them a job, by voting to them. Then after voting, that is the day that your friendship ends until another election. So even if the governor of Homa Bay County does not want to talk about this matter, we are going to demand justice and to make sure that the late Albert Ojwang will only rest in peace if justice is done. Wanga is now silent, does not want to talk about this matter. We don't know why. So this one just tells you that we need to open up our minds. We need to vote wisely this time around. Because we have realized that when a normal mwananchi had a problem, there is no politician that will engage on that problem. But when a politician or anybody with rank, especially anybody with money, you will see speedy investigation being done, people being arrested left, right, and center. But for a normal mwananchi that is totally poor, nothing is being done. But Eliud Langat must resign. There is no escape route for him on this particular matter. We didn't tell him to organize his crew so that can go and do such a thing in Homa Bay County, arresting Albert Ojwang, then torture him into Karura Forest, then driven him to Central Police Station where he met with his death. After the second torture, Wanga is just quiet. In fact, the Nyanza region leaders are quiet against this matter. I heard Dr. Oburu talking about it, but he was just on the side of the broad-based. Broad-based. Lazima angetaja tu broad-based, even if he was trying to defend the late Albert Ojwang. But broad-based. Many leaders in the Nyanza region are quiet because of broad-based government, but nothing else. So thank you so much, my beloved viewers and listeners on this platform. Thank you so much, and let us meet in the next video that is going to be uploaded shortly within no time. Remember to subscribe, comment, and like for more updates. And kindly visit my channel Frontliner TV for also more updates daily. As I am working on this platform, make sure that you visit me too on Frontliner TV. Just search Frontliner TV. May God bless you, my listeners.